Have you ever wondered how to get the Navy Federal More Rewards card? Well, in today's video, I'm not only going to show you how to get that card, I'm going to show you how to get it even with bad credit. Guys, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Credit Coach Q, and I created the first cloud-based software that allows you guys to put your credit repair experience into your own hands, guys. In today's video, I'm super excited because I have a banger. I'm going to teach you guys how to get approved for the More Rewards Navy Federal card. A lot of people are saying that this card is very difficult to receive and to get, especially with bad credit, and I'm here to debunk that. Before we get into the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us actually get pushed within the YouTube algorithm, helps YouTube push this content to a larger audience, and allows us to keep the lights on. So please like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment on your experience with this card in the current application. Let's dive straight into the meat and potatoes. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, let's talk about credit repair. If you are thinking about getting any of these 25,000, 50,000, any of these high tier credit card, guys, you are going to want to eventually fix your credit. Even if you can get approved with bad credit, you are going to eventually want to fix these things, and the only way you can do it is removing those derogatory marks. Go over to mycreditapproved.com, the software that we generated that allows you guys to remove bankruptcies, charge off, late payments, collections, anything that's derogatory that can be potentially bringing your score down in terms of data points. We have created the software where our attorneys and underwriters have generated not only dispute letters, but also strategies to help you remove any derogatory marks. Go over to mycreditapproved.com. Now, let's get into what you came here for. I'm going to show you how to get this $25,000 credit card, and I'm going to give you guys the recipe. Now, if you want to understand how to get into Navy Federal as a whole, you want to go over to my initial video that I created for automatic approvals, guys. We have so many videos that I've created over Navy Federal in the course of weeks. We have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. So if you find any of the content for Navy Federal relatable, what you want to do is make sure that you go to the other videos inside the playlist and make sure that you watch it to get a better description of where you're looking at with this institution. Now, I'm not going to give you guys the same details that I gave you on the other videos for getting approved for this creditor, but I am going to give you guys some quick tips on what you need to actually get the ball rolling. So first and foremost, you are going to want to get an account with Navy Federal, right? You're going to want to initially sign up. Now, if you are planning on doing this over the internet, unless you have a military background or a veteran or married to a veteran or something like that, you do not want to apply online. You want to call a representative and actually get them on the phone and tell them your story. Now, guys, you have two different options to get approved for Navy Federal if you do not have a military background. What I did was, I don't have a military background. I don't have a spouse that's in the military, but I did have a stepfather that was in the military, and he was in there for a lot of years, and I told him the story of his death and how they gave him a veteran's death and everything, and the representatives pushed my application through. They did the same thing with my mom. That was her husband, obviously, but is really not that hard. All you guys have to do is talk to a representative and tell them your story. A lot of times they're not going to vet anything. They just want to make sure that you have a relation with the military. Now, once we get into Navy Federal, now I do want to say this. You do have also an option to get what is called an access number from a person in your family or a friend. You have that option to get what is called an access number. Access number is a number that Navy Federal personally give you when you get an account. Now, and you can use the access number to refer it out to friends and family to allow them to have a referral to get an account with Navy Federal also. So those are two options, guys, to tell your story or get an access number or find and marry a person that's in the military or join the military. necessary. Okay, so now we have how to get into Navy Federal. Let's talk about how to actually season the relationship with them. Now, in the other videos, like I said, I gave you a more detailed synopsis on how to actually season these accounts with Navy Federal versus just getting with Navy Federal and instantly jumping the gun to try to get these high limit cards. Now, when you do get with Navy Federal, what you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure that you get a checking and a savings account. Guys, you want to put as much liquid in those checkings and savings account during a duration of 90 days. Now, Navy Federal has what is called a 93 rule. The 93 rule stands for 90 days and 3 months. No, so every 90 days and 3 months, Navy Federal have this philosophy that a lot of people believe is true, that they give you a higher limit and they give you a higher limit or they give you a higher tier credit card. So what you guys want to do to get these higher limit credit cards, which is this $25,000, $50,000, $80,000 credit cards, you want to season the account and build a rapport and relationship with them during that 90-day period, right? You want to make sure that you are establishing as much rapport and showing Navy Federal that you are able to build a proper relationship with them and you're here to stay, where basically telling them, if you give me your money, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to be here. I'm not staying anywhere. I'm actually establishing my roots here. And you want to give that imagery to the Navy Federal as much as possible. You want to convey that message that you are here to stay long term with them to better their relationship. Now, basically, when you do get this credit card, this is the More Rewards American Express card, right? Now, so that means that you are building a relationship with not just Navy Federal, but also American Express. American Express has its own luxury guidelines for maintaining a relationship with American Express. American Express has a lot of great perks and a lot of great offers and a lot of great add-ons for all of their cards, especially they higher tier reward cards. Now, this is considered one of those. Navy Federal and American Express have joined a partnership with them. So when you get one, you get the best of both worlds because you are maintaining a relationship with two powerful entities. Now, with that being said, you want to build a rapport with not just Navy Federal, but also American Express during this course of 90 days. Now, Navy Federal, now let me talk more about the 90 days more, because a lot of people have been using this 90-day mark, and a lot of people that has a low debt to income ratio, they have a lot of traction with the account, they're getting great results. But algorithm is changing because so many people are applying for Navy Federal and using these specific recipes, so to speak, right? So from what I'm hearing, 90 days has been working, but 6 months is the bread and butter for these high tier cards. They are changing the trajectory of the algorithm and making the cards a little bit more equipped to be for long-term users. A lot of people are using the guidelines to get these cards and they're not appropriating these cards correctly. So I think that 90 days definitely works, but the 6 month mark is the cushion. So if you do not get approved for the 90 days, which you should, it all depends on the relationship that you build within this 90 days. If you don't get approved for the 90 days, try the 6 month mark. I'm hearing great results within 6 months for anyone that's not getting approved within the 90 days. Now, going back to the relationship with American Express, you want to make sure that you are seasoning both an accounts. So it's two different ways that I'm going to tell you about how to season an account with not only Navy Federal, but also American Express. So the way you can season an account with American Express is, one of the options is to get an authorized user. Authorized user is going to basically allow you to build a relationship with them by piggybacking off someone that you have a relationship with. So that can be a friend or family that already have an American Express credit card, and you can be put on as authorized user, where it will give you access to the credit history. It doesn't give you access to the line of credit or anything like that, but it gives you access to that history, and that is powerful because all of that history is instantly going to be slapped into your profile, almost instantly creating a good rapport and relationship with them. Nonetheless, it will create a seed with American Express. So look into authorized user. If you don't have an authorized user trade line company or a friend and family where you can go to get one from, go and look into the prepaid serve American Express debit card. It is a company that American Express partnered with, where they are giving you an option to start a relationship with them without actually having prime credit. It is a prepaid debit card. We can load your capital on it, and you can maintain a relationship with them, and they can get the data points that they need from your payment history with that card. Everything is about data points with these creditors. The more data points that you give them to give them a good confidence when it comes to your profile, the more they feel confident to give you funding. It's really that easy, guys. Now, that's how you basically season accounts. Now, once we get the account seasoned, checking and savings with Navy Federal, we have a secure card with them. We are making sure the secure card utilization is low. The payment history is perfect for 90 days. And then we go to American Express. We got the serve card. We got an authorized user. We are appropriating it. We making sure the utilization is down. We have a liquid inside of the prepaid debit card. We're making sure that the DTI for the prepaid debit card is low. And now we're ready to rock and roll. So now that we have seasoned both institutions, we are ready to actually go into the approval process. And now I want to give you guys some of the perks of having this card, guys. This card is phenomenal. I think that is one of the best rewards cards that Navy Federal have. I think it's the second best, honestly, next to the flagship. I think the flagship is have a little bit better perks, but this card is 100% great. The more rewards is 100% great. The flagship will give you a higher limit, but this card gives you a lot. Let me explain. So it gives you 3 points for every restaurant you go to in food delivery. So that can be Uber Eats, that can be DoorDash, anything like that. They give you 3 points for all supermarkets. They give you 3 points for gas stations. They give you 1 point for everything else. So with $25,000, and if you're using anything near that, you can just imagine how many points you can accumulate just off spending $1,000 on this credit card. Let me explain more. So it does not have no annual fee. It has no foreign transaction fee, and listen to this, it has a 10% off flights with Delta Airlines if you use it with the Delta Airline Flight Travel Suite. So if you use the airline travel suite with Delta and purchase your flight with this card, you have 10% off. So guys, that's 100% great, especially if you travel a lot. And also the redeem points and getting and redeeming your points is easy. It is super easy. A lot of credit card companies make the redeeming your points a challenge and make it a hassle. They make it calculus in some way, but redeeming the points for this card is a breeze, guys. It has no cash back fees, but you have to process the transaction at a Navy Federal institution or ATM. So, but no cash back fees, guys. No cash back fees. Do you know how high cash back fees are for a credit card? And as long as you are doing it at a Navy Federal, no cash back fees, guys, that's a no-brainer. Guys, if you find any of this information helpful, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment and let me know how your application with the more rewards or Navy Federal in general is going, guys. Guys, if you want to talk to me directly, call and book a consultation with the company. The link will be in the description, and we can talk about any credit repair or credit building challenges that you have, guys. Guys, until next time, take care of your credit and take care of yourself. Credit Coach Q out.